under the sea. Darling, it's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me. Up on the shore, they work all day. Out in the sun, they slave away. While they devoting full time to floating under the sea.
850, Big 550, KTRS. All this talk about a football stadium. Why not an aquarium? Autumn Wiggins, owner of Upcycle Exchange. Good morning. Thanks for joining us.
Hi.
How you doing?
Morning. Good.
What's this crazy idea about a world-class aquarium?
Oh, it was just something that came from kind of a series of, just creative thoughts that I kind of looked into and decided to put down into an article.
Kelly? Oh, no. All right, where is the article?
I actually created just a single website as the article itself, so that it would load very quickly.
And where? Yeah. What's the name? Where do people find the article?
It is at glampclubstl.com.
So you compared Atlanta. They have a big aquarium, and Charleston, I believe.
Chattanooga.
And of course, we all know Shed's Aquarium in Chicago. So you are proposing to have. This is just a proposal to have a huge world-class aquarium on the riverfront instead of the stadium.
Well, I just looked at how much these aquariums cost to build, and I have been to the Chattanooga Aquarium. I lived in Florida for a little bit. I went to SeaWorld, not quite the same thing, but I love the Chattanooga Aquarium. And when I saw how much that they cost to build, I just said, somebody just needs to say this,
And how much are they to build?
Most of them, the world-class ones, range from 150 to 300 million, altogether with marine life and startup costs. And they tend to staff about 150 people, Chattanooga does, year-round. And I think the figure that's been given for the stadium is 50 jobs, so that's been an argument. And, yeah.
It seems like $300 million for an aquarium is a whole lot of money.
I think that's a whole lot of money for anything. I think $1 billion is a lot of money. So why not just throw something out there and be a little disruptive?
Here's the deal, though. City Museum, they had an aquarium.
Yes.
And it didn't work out.
It did not work out. And aquariums, it's all about, who's running them, the conditions that they're in. World-class aquariums have ACA accreditation, which is the Zoo Association. They approve all of their tanks and equipment and everything. So that aquarium was not ACA accredited, had no conservation programs that helped with worldwide conservation like many world-class aquariums do.
An aquarium there's one thing to look at a beautiful picture of a world-class aquarium,
Sure.
but to experience a world-class aquarium, what do you experience?
Well, a lot of people are familiar with the whales and dolphins in captivity, and how that is not, they don't like it too much. So I think that a lot of aquariums now, they keep sharks and fish. And so when you go into a world-class aquarium, a lot of times you're seeing these giant tanks with lots of different species mixed together.
You're walking under the water, through the water,
Right.
around the water. You get to see from underneath and above and the side how it all works.
Yeah, it has a lot to do with the architectural design. And then, they make ways to bring education into it, recreation. They have sleepovers in aquariums where you can sleep under the fish. I think that'd be something really cool to actually, do even a little further into, develop even a little further. But
So have you proposed this idea to anyone?
I just looked up some things about it and wrote about it and put it on my Facebook page. That's all.
And since doing that, you've received quite a bit of attention from this.
Yes. So I think that a lot of people start campaigns on Facebook where they'll, start a Facebook page and try to get people to join the page and stuff. And I do freelance a lot of social media campaigns and web development and stuff. And so I know how Facebook EdgeRank works. And so it was a little bit experimental to put it out there. Say, I'm going to put it on my personal page as a public post and tell people, if you want to be disruptive, share this link. And so they did. And what happens when you share a post publicly on your personal page is that Facebook doesn't take that and mince it out so that, it gets a certain number of views that you have to pay more money to get views. So it was a little bit of a way to kind of hack the system with my personal Facebook page. Just
what numbers? I mean, this has sort of gone viral in a sense.
My personal post has 1,500 views. My that or 1,500 shares, and I don't know if that counts the shares that people are sharing. Like, they share the article and then their friends share it.
Right.
And then the STL Mag article, that one had like 7,000 likes, and I didn't check this morning, but it had like 800 shares last night. So
right, it's getting
around.
It's getting a lot of attention. The one problem with your theory of an aquarium versus a football stadium is, well, I just say it. You're right. Oh, you're right. she pulled a Marco Rubio on us. She had to go get some water. I've never seen that before. I was like, this isn't going to be a very, very tough question. She ran away.
We're talking about aquariums. Water is important.
There you go.
She needs some water.
It's 1/3 the cost. It makes more sense. It's used around the calendar year, not just 10 days. It would work very well in conjunction with the St. Louis Arch, because you go visit the Arch and then this world-class aquarium. It makes sense in all sorts of ways. But you don't have the NFL behind it. I mean, right? I mean, it's just not football. And a world-class aquarium says a lot about a city that says it's a world-class city. Right, but there are 6 people who want a football stadium, and so and not an aquarium. Because if they wanted an aquarium, they could have an aquarium. They just choose to have a football stadium instead.
Well, I think that the number of people that have shared this and the conversations that are happening around it are really civil, and there's a lot of football fans that say, "Hey, I like football, but I like this idea better." And then it's just, it was worth bringing up and talking about. And, I like rugby, so I would love to see more rugby. But so I'm not, it's not that I'm not a sports fan or I'm anti-football or anything like that. But just to put for something that makes more sense in a lot of ways, it's just causing people to think about it and think about the NFL as a whole. And I know I got a little bit of feedback on, I have more Pinterest followers than the NFL. But the NFL is making a huge effort on Pinterest. Pinterest is one of the top 5 social networks. And they have way more boards than me. They have way more pins than me. They're trying to reach out to people. In fact, I even looked on a box of crackers the other night, said follow us on Pinterest, and I went to their Pinterest page, and I still had more followers than Keebler crackers. So,
You're huge is what you're saying.
I'm big. No, it just says something that people really want authenticity, and that they will follow on the authenticity, and people are getting, most of their content online, and that's where they're, kind of developing their lives and lifestyles around. So,
really interesting stuff. All right, where can we find the article?
The article is at glampclubstl.com.
Okay, can we also go to your Facebook page and find it?
You can go to my Facebook page. It is posted publicly.
Autumn Wiggins is your name. Just go to Facebook, Autumn Wiggins, and you can find it from there. And then we'll send you the video, and you can then hack the system and get all sorts of viral videos coming out of that, too, as well.
Fantastic.
Autumn Wiggins wants you to think about an aquarium as opposed to a $1 billion football stadium. Not a bad conversation to have, as, now there are allegations of bribery and corruption from the Board of Aldermen to get this stadium done. Autumn Wiggins, thanks for coming in.
Thanks.
You have a new
got
name.
it. All right, 8:57 here, Big 550 KT.